Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Here's Clarkson, guarded by Green.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
And for Carlos Boozer, played by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol, but he can help this Lakers team.
Yeah, you know, he certainly bolsters their front line, and as I said, in a contract year, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game than the bright lights of L.A.
Black's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson passes to Boozer. Here's Black, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Boozer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Strange to think that for so many years the Lakers would just devour and dominate teams from the East. But last year, the East got some payback.
Thinking again about the Lakers, the East did get payback against them last year. Only 12 wins, Steve, for L.A.
That was tied with Utah, Kevin, for the fewest wins against the East last year for a Western Conference club. So, how you do against the East is usually a pretty good barometer of where you'll end up in the Western standings.
And that one falls for Henderson.
Charlotte was not bad on the road last season. They had some good road wins, much improved now from where they were in years past, but still some room for improvement.
Ed Davis is checked in for Carlos Boozer. The dish to Bryant. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. He feeds it to Randall. It's tipped. Henderson against Bryant, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And, you know, you go back to the year before when Charlotte had the worst road record in the league. And last year, just leaps and bounds ahead of that. And a lot of credit to that coaching staff and also those young players growing up and maturing a bit.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. And Bryant wide open. He shoots, and a miss there on the triple. Yeah, Charlotte's 18 road wins tripled their total from 2013. But you knew, Steve, they would be better overall.
Well, really, it was their ability to tread water out on the road that gave them that 7th spot in the East. It just shows you how important it is to get road wins.
The feed to Davis, stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Lakers trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Black the pass to Clarkson. There's a good screen. Six to shoot for 3. Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Henderson kicks to Walker. And the 3 off target.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
And here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-5 run here. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Randall dishes to Kobe. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Bryant's got 23.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Stevenson passes to Green. Takes the 13-footer. Tries again. Biyombo. That's good. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Here's Randall, and he gets it to go.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Hornets leading by 16. And Walker kicks to Anderson. Up top, Walker. He dishes it to Stevenson. Here's Green. That one off the back iron and out. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. And Stevenson grabs the board. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Walker. A second chance effort. Davis with the block. Here's Clarkson. Dishes to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Walker dishes to Henderson. Back to Walker. Passes it to Stevenson. Buries the 7-footer. Stevenson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Over in the corner, Randall. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And that one's good.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Andrew Bogut checked in for Biyombo. And Young, here we go. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
It's Henderson on the wing. From deep, that falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Bryant has the open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets leading by 17. And here's Henderson. Walker the pass to Stevenson. And another 3 for Charlotte.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Clarkson kicks to Young. Pass to Kobe. Goes up the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half. Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Nick Young.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10"-ish, 5'11", and he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to be the potent offensive player he's capable of being.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Henderson, no good. Lakers trail by 17.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Lakers.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Shots good from Young.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Hornets shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Walker dishes to Henderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Henderson's got 31 points.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Goes back up, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Ellington. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Salmons. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good, Salmons. And the Hornets making a change here. Salmons hits them both. Puts up the prayer. No good. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, Gerald, we often hear coaches talking about chemistry and focus. What's the key right now mentally for this team and how you guys approach each game?
You know, it's just something, you know, you just got to stick with it. You know, we come in here every day, ready to eat every night. So, you know, it's good that, you know, we're playing well and we want to keep it going.
Congratulations, Gerald. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Gerald Henderson.